Hi everybody, I'm iPad Expert Dave, and I'm continuing my mission to help as many people as I possibly can to properly prepare their devices for the new iOS update, and then how to safely install it. So I decided to put together this series of 2 helpful tutorial videos that will help you avoid the common mistakes people make when updating the iOS on their Apple mobile devices. That said, let's continue on with this video. This is video 2 in a series of 2 videos I will be sharing with you. In this video, I will guide you step by step on how to install Apple's iOS update on your device. After completing this video, you'll walk away with the comfort knowing that you are properly and safely installing the update on your device. But before we go any further, I would suggest that you select the video expansion tool in the bottom right hand corner of this player so you can view this video full screen. Also, for best viewing clarity, click or tap the gear icon and set the video quality to 1080p or 720p HD. Okay, let's go learn how to install this iOS update. Now, there are 2 ways to install the iOS update. The first method is to download the iOS update to iTunes on your computer and then install it to your device right from your computer. This will require that you connect your device to your computer with the white USB cable that came with your device. Now, the reason why you may want to choose this route is it takes up less space on your device. In fact, in this method, the actual iOS update file sits on your computer and not your device, requiring much less free space to perform the install. The second way, which is the most common way, is to install it over the air. In this method, you'll install the iOS update right from your device over the air via Wi-Fi. But it does require more space since the install file is downloaded directly to your device. Keep in mind, the install file does delete itself after the install has successfully completed. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the install process using the over-the-air method. If you want to learn more about how to download the iOS update to your computer and install it from iTunes, visit the link that I'm sharing below. Now, before we start the installation process, please make sure you properly prepared your device for install. If you haven't viewed it already, please go check out video 1, how to prepare your device for the iOS update. And please, if you're just going to do one thing, make sure you back up your device. In that video I was just referring to, I show you how you can back up to both iTunes on your computer and to iCloud. Next, make sure that your device is at least 50% charged, and then you want to make sure that your device is plugged into a power source and don't unplug it until the install process has completed. Okay, we're all set to go. So let's go install the iOS update. Okay, I'm on my iPad now, and there's a couple quick tips I want you to do before we start the install process. First, I want you to find the App Store app, and I want you to go ahead and tap and open that. Now, once you're in the App Store, I want you to look to the bottom of your screen, and I want you to find the Updates tab. And you notice that I have some updates there? I bet you do as well. So let's go ahead and tap that, and that brings us to the Update page. And notice that I have a bunch of updates here ready to install. We're going to install these updates before we do the iOS update. Now, I could tap each individual update button to the right of each app there, but in the upper left-hand corner, I'm going to tap the Update All button. Go ahead and do that on your device. Now, if you're on an iPhone, it may be in the upper right-hand corner. So tap Update All. Now let that update process install all the updates. When they're done, simply tap your home button once to get back to the home screen. Now, the next tip I want to share with you is probably the most critical tip. And that is, please back up your device before you run this install. In my previous video, how to prepare your device to install the new iOS, I show you how you can back up to both iCloud and iTunes on your computer. So if you need help with that, go check out that video. Next, I want to make sure that you plug your device into a power source before you run the iOS update. You'll see on my device, I'm plugged in right now, and in the upper right hand corner by the battery, you'll see that lightning bolt. That's telling me that I am plugged into power, and I'm charging from a power source. Please make sure you do that as well. Now, once you're plugged into a power source, I want you to double tap your home button. So tap it twice. And when you do so, that brings you into the application switcher. And in there, you're going to see the open apps on your device. And you may not even be aware of how many apps you have open. But what I want you to do is I want you to put your finger right in the middle of each app's thumbnail, and I want you to quickly swipe up. Just like I'm doing here, I'm swiping up. This closes or quits the apps from running, and we don't want any app running except for the home screen. And when you're done swiping up on all your apps, simply tap your home button once to bring you back to the home screen. And the final tip I want to share with you is completely shut down your iPad or iPhone before you run the install. So we're going to shut it down and then restart it. Now, to completely shut down your device, find your power button, usually in the upper right hand corner of your device, press and hold it until you see the slide to power off option at the top. So you can touch, hold, and slide all the way to the right, and when you release all the way to the right, your device will shut down. So go through that process, shut down, and then once it shuts down, press that same power button, hold it until you see the apple, and that will restart your device. So go do that now. Okay, are you ready to get to work? Great. Now stick with me. I'm going to walk you through step by step how to install the iOS update on your device. So let's go get to work. First, we need to go find that iOS update. And to do that, we need to head over to our Settings app. Now my Settings app is down in my dock in the bottom left-hand corner. Go ahead and find your Settings app and tap it. Now, once you're in the Settings app, on the left-hand side, I want you to find the General setting. The General setting. Go ahead and tap that. And on the right-hand side, towards the top, you're going to see Software Update. Go ahead and tap that. And there you go. There's the iOS update. Now, in this update screen, we have two options in here. There's a Learn More option, so if I tap on that, Apple's going to provide me with information detailing what this update's going to provide me. And if I swipe through here, you can see all the different apps and all the different feature sets that are included in this update. And if you'd like to, you can read through that. And after you completed that, in the upper right hand corner, tap Done. And then you'll see the download and install. If I tap that, that will begin the process. So I'm going to go ahead and download it and install because I've done all my preparation before this. I've got a good backup. I'm plugged into power right now. I quit all my apps and I have plenty of free space. So I'm going to go ahead and tap Download and Install to begin the process. Now, what will happen is if you have a passcode set on your device, you'll have to type in your passcode to proceed. Next, Apple's terms and conditions pop up. You can read through those at your leisure, or if you want to continue, just tap Agree in the bottom right hand corner. And one more acknowledgement that you agree, tap Agree. And the download process has begun. Now look down below where it says Update Requested. It's actually talking to Apple's download servers, so their software update servers, and it's asking for the update, and now it's actually downloading that update to my device. And at the top it says about 7 minutes remaining. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording right now, and I'll pick you up in the next stage of this download process. Okay, I'm back, and we have about 41 seconds remaining in our download process. And once it's done downloading, it'll begin to prepare the update for install. Okay, as you can see, we just made it to the preparing update stage. And now it's saying that the software update will begin to install in approximately 4 seconds. And now we're verifying the update, and the update will begin to install in just a couple seconds. Now, once it goes to the install mode, I'm going to lose you. I'm not going to be able to record this anymore. So I'll pick you up on the other side once the install is done. See you in a bit. Now, once you're done with the install process, you'll probably get a message on your screen that says Software Update. Press Home to finish setting up the iOS update. So I'm going to go ahead and press the Home button, and it prompts you to go ahead and type in your passcode for your device if you have one. So I'm going to do that right now. Now, once I do that, you'll see that the update has completed, and then I can tap Continue. And at this point, this is why we need to have our Apple ID. We need to enter it in here. So go ahead and enter in your Apple ID password. Once you type in your password, tap Next in the upper right-hand corner. Then Apple will ask you to go ahead and confirm if you'd like to have two-factor authentication for your Apple ID security. That's up to you if you would like to do that. Go ahead and tap Learn More to learn more about that. I'm going to skip that for now by tapping the other options link at the bottom. And then I will verify that I do not want to do this. And now iCloud settings are updating on my device. And Apple wants to know if I would like to send feedback to them regarding analytics on my device. At this point in time, I'm going to tap Don't Share. And it's coming up and letting me know that there's a new way to access the dock. So it's giving me some extra help or a tutorial. So when I access my home screen, I'll know how to access the dock. So it's a little bit different now. And it says you have to swipe from the bottom edge to show your dock. We'll cover that in an upcoming video. So I'm going to tap Continue. And it also is letting me know that I can switch between recent apps by swiping from the bottom edge to reveal the dock, and then continue swiping to show the app switcher. So before, you could double tap the home button to get to the app switcher, and now you can follow this new process. Again, we'll cover this more in detail in future recordings. And finally, welcome to the iPad. Let's get started. I'll tap that, and there we go. We're now in iOS 11. Now, how do we know for sure? Well, it did just show us. But if you wanted to verify, you could tap your Settings app, go to General, and tap Software Update. And right there it says iOS 11, your software is up to date. So, congratulations. If you see that, you did it. All right, nice job. And now I'm going to tap my home button to get back to the home screen. And there we are. Yes. Now, we're all done here, but I'm hoping you'd do me a favor. If you like what you learned today, and it helped you properly and safely install the iOS update on your device, below this video, go ahead and tap the like button and let me know that you liked it. And that tells me that you learned something from this video and you appreciated it. And if you have a friend you think this video could help out, go ahead and tap the share button below and share it with them. And finally, in the comments section down below, share a little note with me and let me know if you were able to install the update on your device successfully. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to leave those in the comments section down below, and I'll try to respond to them as soon as I can. Well, that's the wrap for this video, and I hope your experience went well. Thanks again for joining me in your iOS journey. And until next time, remember, laugh, love, be happy, and get your mobile on.